Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. We're going to look at the next 7 days, what to expect, see any guidance or messages that wants to come through for your spirit team as well. So before we get started, let's set our intention for the week. What is something you would like to achieve this week? What is a goal you want to hit? How do you want to feel? What do you want to experience? Let's get clear on something. We will let this burn all the way through. You'll see it in your readings. So we have 3 groups to choose from. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Laid out a deck for each, and I'll lay out a crystal in just a moment. So this week, especially in the beginning of the week, emotions may be intense. We have the full moon in Scorpio on the 12th on Monday, so you may be feeling a lot of emotions, and I encourage you maybe to do a release ritual. Write down your feelings, work through them, let them go. Okay, let's see. For group number 1, we have the Desert Rose. For group 2, we have Amethyst. In group number 3, we have Zebra Calcite. So use your intuition, see which deck, which crystal is calling to you most. You can pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters are below. Also in the description and pinned comment, you will find a link to my website if you want to check out my offerings. Through Taurus season, we do have a promotion going on. So check that out, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome group number 1 to your weekly reading. You're drawn to the Desert Rose here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Spirit, thanks for your accurate messages. What is going on the week ahead for group number 1? Ooh, the first card out we have is the Devil. What is this about? It's kind of hard to expand. What's coming to mind right away is like a temptation. What is this Devil energy about, Spirit? We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Well, the 5 of Swords, sometimes this could be self-sabotage, or when it comes to other people, maybe betrayal or being taken advantage of, but we have it in the reverse position. So I see this combination here as you overcoming something. Some of you may be hearing from someone from the past. So you will be getting a text or a message from someone who in the past was not very nice to you. They betrayed you in some sort of way, took advantage of you, ghosted you, made you feel defeated and upset. And they're going to come back and communicate with you. And there's going to be that temptation to be like, ooh, you know, like remembering the good times that happened with this person and kind of forgetting about why you guys stopped talking in the first place or what happened. But I feel like you're going to recognize this, be strong, and, you know, tell this person, no thanks, I'm not interested, or not even respond. We do have Capricorn energy coming up. I saw 222 a moment ago. What else, Spirit? We have the King of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. All right, I see this as some recognition or reward coming in terms of your work and your career. There could be maybe money coming in, an opportunity, someone complimenting you on your job well done. Because the Four of Swords, a lot of times traditionally we think of this as rest and relaxation, but there's also this meaning of like rest after doing a really great job. Or because in the original, or well, I should say the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you see an effigy, and that's like a knight. It's something set up to honor them for all the hard work they did and all their accomplishments. So that's what I'm really picking up from this card is you have accomplished something and you're getting rewarded for that. And I think it has to do with your career specifically because we have the Pentacles here. So expect some recognition, some reward, some compliments, some maybe even some new opportunities coming from that this week. We have the Fool. And the Six of Wands. Yes, I see there's a new opportunity coming, and I think it is related to what the message we just had. But the Six of Wands, this is a card of victory, of community support. If things really going well, you getting the credit you deserve. So I think you're feeling confident this week with the Fool. You're feeling good. You're ready to take on new opportunities, and you're going to have a lot of support from other people when you do. So if you've been planning on posting something online, planning on starting something new, this is definitely the week to do it. There's a lot of great energy supporting you, and not only just great energy supporting you, the people around you will support you in all your endeavors this week. And there's a lot of energy here of success coming from what you start. So this is the week to start that new project, to put yourself out there. Well, okay. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Hermit. Yeah, I see this as you focusing on yourself this week. Again, you have community support and all of that, and like people from work supporting you, but in terms of like dating, relationships, again, we got that message coming through. Someone's going to hit you up this week from your past. Likely could be someone from dating, but it could be a friend for some of you. But this Knight of Wands in reverse, this is kind of like player energy in terms of if we're talking about someone romantically. And again, I think this could be tied to the devil for most of you. And they might try, again, to get you back, to talk to you this week, but you're like, nah, I'm in this Hermit energy. I'm reflecting, I'm working on myself, I'm starting new goals, I'm putting myself out there in my career, in my work, in my hobbies, in my health. I'm focusing on me, and I'm not going to take back your negative energy at this time. I'm not going to play those games. I've done a lot of inner work, I've done a lot of growth, and I am, maybe before I would have fallen for these games or your like slick words or whatever. But now that I've done so much inner work, and now that I, feel I really have a good sense of my self-worth, I'm not going to go back to you. I'm not going to go back to that. I'm going to focus on me still. Yes. I love that energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are really moving forward for you. And you're getting a lot of communication this week, which goes with that message we just got. But things are moving at a faster pace. You're reaching goals, starting new projects. You're seeing improvement from the self-work you've done. Wow, we even have the Sun there. A lot of success and happiness. I'm just going to make sure these are all like centered in okay here. I think we're good. Let's get some more cards for you, Spirit. Tell us more. What else is going on the next 7 days for group number 1? Thoughts. Yeah, there's a lot of people thinking about you. And wow, this is like, yep. You're getting a lot of communication this week. you're hearing from someone, you've been on their mind. So use your discernment, you know, and I feel like you will. But expect to hear from someone. Like we have like 2 number 7s here. You will be hearing from someone who's been thinking about you for a while. It's like Muse energy. I just feel like they get way more from this connection than you do. Like they really, like you have such beautiful energy, and I feel like they just like siphon it from you, like take it from you and don't really give you much back, like make you feel drained, or, you know, there's so much highs and lows. They like take what they want from you and then disappear. And I feel like you're recognizing that this is not very healthy dynamic. And you're focusing on spending time with people that truly support you, focusing on your goals, on your work, on your money. You're definitely going to be hearing from someone this week. Spirit's like, yeah, this is like communication coming in. The rider. So this is definitely, we have, you know, the message of hearing from this person from the past, but this could also be like a package or mail coming in as well. Maybe this has to do with this work opportunity, or you can be getting like a job offer or something like that. And then we have the home. Yeah, there's expect a package or a letter to be delivered to your home this week. Something you probably are waiting on. That package, that letter, that news you're waiting on is coming through this week. All right, I want to do something new this week and see what your animal spirit energy is. So what animal spirit energy is around group number 1 this week? Ooh, the dragonfly. You guys, this is all about metamorphosis, transformation. And I feel like your life is really transforming. I feel like you're recognizing your transformation this week because you've already been doing the inner work, but you're going to be like having this temptation, this person from the past, and you're going to know because of how you react differently, how you choose yourself, and like how you don't go back to old patterns. You're going to recognize this week how far you've truly come. Sometimes it's hard to see that in ourselves until certain people come back into our lives and we see how much we've grown and they haven't, or, you know, yeah, pretty much. I don't mean that in a negative way towards other people, but we all have our own paths, right? So you guys may even be seeing dragonflies this week, but the overall message of this is you're really transforming. Love that for you. Okay. I forgot to grab the tea leaves. Just 1 second. All right, let's get a few tea leaves. Tell us more. What else can group number 1 expect the next 7 days? Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. I really feel like this is a new business opportunity for a lot of you, but you might also hear of someone in your life having a baby this week. And then we have bear, danger, especially in money matters. Ooh, someone might be reaching out for you from the past, or it could be a family member or friend too that are wanting money from you, because I feel like you guys are doing pretty well. Someone might be trying to take advantage of you in terms of money. So Spirit wants you to look out for that. That won't be for everyone, but I really do feel like there's something here with maybe someone like being like, oh, can you lend me money? And like in the past, they haven't been reliable. Or maybe they like hit you up and they act like they want to go out again, but then they expect you to pay for everything, or they like need a place to stay. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up from this. And for those of you who are in fear of money, again, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming. Keep working hard. I feel like you're going to be recognized for your work. And if you guys are your boss this week, or whoever you're working with or for, they compliment you, this might be a really great time to ask for a raise or to increase your pricing. Again, this comes down to you recognizing your self-worth and what you provide. And I think this would be a great week for that if that pertains to you. Okay, we're going to use a different type of romance deck. Is there anything that wants to come through romantically? We already did get some messages here, but cut the cord. Yeah, I think this person reaching out this week could also be great closure for you, but you're being called to cut the cord. And we do have a full moon this week. This is a great time to cut cords and release. You have really powerful release energy. So look into that. Cut the cord though, coming through. And then I want to see if any like guidance or messages wants to come through this week for group. Number 1, Curandera. Curandera comes from the word to cure. You have the capacity to heal yourself and liberate your lineage. You have the precious gift of infinite healing powers. Stand in your vulnerability and feel the magic of your presence. Yes, you're healing yourself, you're healing your lineage by no longer accepting like toxic behavior from others or settling and having bad relationships. Or maybe you're also cutting the cord like or healing lineage stuff related to money. You are transforming. You're not only transforming your own life, but you're helping your lineage as well. You are a generation breaker. I think a lot of people alive currently are, but you are for sure. You're breaking generational traumas, curses, all that stuff. You are a generational like breaker. Is that the right? I feel like I'm saying that, generation breaker. I don't know why that sounds wrong to me how I'm saying it, but I think that is what it is. You're breaking, the negative patterns in your lineage. That is part of your purpose here, among many. All right, let's get an affirmation. I forgot to grab that too, but all my decks are close by, so it's okay. What affirmation would be really beneficial for group number 1 to state throughout the week? What would be a great affirmation of the week for group number 1? I feel like there's 2 that want to come out for you, so we'll just do it. Okay. You get 2. I accept and love myself unconditionally. Oh, I love this. I accept and love myself unconditionally. You can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. I accept and love myself unconditionally. Inside each of us is a hurt child that needs to be loved. Stop criticizing yourself and heal the wound by loving the child, by loving yourself. Yes. I love that. And then we have, I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. Oh, I love both of these so much. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. Again, you can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. You are the creator of your life. What you think about yourself becomes your reality. Be gentle with yourself, compassionate, and trust yourself. You control your reality. Yes, you do. And realizing that, and transforming. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna roll the Astro dice here, just one of them, to see what astrology signs, sun, moon, rising, are going to be in your life this week. Maybe it's going to be confirmation of you for this person. Let's roll this 3 times here. We have Gemini, Cancer, and Cancer again. So we have strong Cancer energy coming through. Cancer, so sun, moon, rising, Cancer, or Gemini. It's also making me think summer. Summer. Something about the summer. I know we're getting pretty close to, Gemini season. It'll start later this month, and then we'll go into Cancer season. But I feel like there's this message coming through. The Spirit wants me to say that your life will really be transforming a lot by summer. So I feel like you're starting to see things ripple in. You're starting to see the inner transformation. But Spirit wants you to know by the summertime, you're going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of abundance. Okay, so that was a side message that came through, but for people you're dealing with this week, we have Gemini and Cancer. But now we're at the end of your reading. I want you to come up with a question you would like answered. This can be anything at all, something to do with the reading, about the week ahead, whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Oh, Emmy just came up. Hi, baby. Pause the video if you need more time to think of your question. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Oh, get more information. Spirit wants you to get more information on your own regarding your question. More information is needed. Maybe this is like getting to know a specific person more, learning more about that job opportunity, whatever it is. Get more information is your answer. All right. That concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you came from, what resonated, what you're claiming, what you're manifesting this week. And if you'd like to have a private reading with me, you can check out my offerings and book at kittyrising.com. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you so much. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to the amethyst here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Five of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Cups. For those of you who have been dealing with low health, like not feeling very healthy, especially emotionally, spiritually, I feel like you're really feeling better this week. I feel like you're overcoming a lack mindset or just feeling really down and out. You are in a good place emotionally. Because when the Five of Pentacles is upright, look, we have It's a Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z there, but it's not. You're overcoming whatever you have felt like has been knocking you down. Whether that's illness or a breakup or things just not working out, you're just feeling low. Like you got your head on straight. You're feeling good. Your vibes are high. You're feeling good emotionally. I feel like this is the type of energy here of getting out of a funk. So tell us more. What's going on? We have the Sun. This is literally like supporting that message as well. The Sun is success after struggle, feeling happy. You are in high spirits. And I can't help but notice I'm in heaven with my boyfriend. Let's see what card comes out with this, but there could be something here with your relationships going well this week. Ten of Wands. No, okay, yeah. Washing away the rain. Like you're overcoming the sadness. You're overcoming the depression. A lot of you might even be getting past a breakup or a hard time, but you are feeling very happy this week. You're letting go of the heaviness that you've been carrying around. We even have the sword Sun in here. It's really interesting. Okay, so you get the main idea this week is group number 2 feeling good, feeling better, feeling happy. And there could be an accomplishment this week. This is like, success comes with the Sun and the Ten of Wands. This is like a long road. Maybe those of you who have been working towards something for a while, I see completing a project or completing that phase of life and success. Like like I said, finishing a project, or maybe you've been working towards getting a job or working on your health or whatever you've been working on for a while. I see a successful completion this week. And we have the Emperor. I love to. Okay, but yeah, there is this energy of you feeling good this week, you being disciplined, you having structure, you sticking to your plans. And it's way easier to stick to your plans, right? When you feel really good emotionally. Three cards. Whoa. I say whoa because we have the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay, so I kind of was picking up on that before, but I wasn't sure that's what Spirit wanted to communicate. But now I see we do have divine counterparts here. There could be mending of a relationship here, or meeting someone new this week, or you're in the energy of manifesting your divine counterpart. There's like a little space between them. But I feel like this is really coming through here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, this is overcoming. You are overcoming limitations, whatever's been keeping you stuck. You know, the negative mind space or like negative health habits. I feel like you're really overcoming something here. Letting go. A lot of you could be letting go of an ex, letting go of a situationship, you know, and healing from that. You've healed from that. So now Spirit wants you to know in your current energy, you're drawing in your divine counterpart here. And for those of you who have been struggling to find work or with finances, you're coming up with creative solutions. You're coming up with a plan to overcome that, to get that job. So I feel like there's a lot of great energy this week. You have both the Emperor and the Empress energy. So besides the counterpart, like, you know, this is also your energy having both of these parts, having that divine masculine, that action, that planning, that strategy, and the Empress, that creativity, that intuition. And you're combining that to overcome financial and career issues. And also, you know, we see coming together with the relationships, but a successful outcome here. You guys are finding a way to pay your bills. You're finding a way to get that job, to get the house, whatever it is you're going through. You're figuring out solutions to that. And I think this is really because you got your head on straight. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. You're not being dragged down by maybe negative habits or an ex or whatever has been going on. You're thinking clearly. You are in a good place emotionally, and it's really helping you move forward. And your energy is high. You know, if you've been feeling sluggish or sickish or anything like that, you're feeling more vital this week. Your energy is high and you're able to move forward here. But yeah, again, there's definitely that message that I don't know if it's going to be this week, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know, because I feel like there's a little space here, that you are manifesting your counterpart. So keep focusing on your goals and yourself and your health and your happiness, because the happier and healthier you are and you're okay with yourself, that's when you're going to draw in that healthy, happy relationship. So Spirit's like, keep working on yourself and know that in the background, this person is coming in. I'm just going to make sure we're centered here. I think we're good. Let's get some more cards for you. Tell us more, Spirit. What's going on this week? We have the Lovers card. It did come out in reverse. I really do think there's something here with what we see you're healing from is a past ex or situationship or whatever. Yeah. Someone you feel like took advantage of you. They took away your time or wasted your time, I should say. You're no longer like, and I think a lot of you have been putting a lot of energy and time towards someone who wasn't committed to you. who wasn't giving you what you needed. And you're letting that energy go, and you're focusing more on your own happiness and your own health and your goals, especially goals around career and finances. And because of that too, again, in the background, you're closer to getting this beautiful, healthy relationship. We have the snake and the coffin. Look at it. You are letting go of the snake energy. The coffin's an ending. The snake is, manipulator, the thief, the person taking advantage of you or wasting your time or leading you on, ghosting you. You are letting go of that energy this week. You're no longer, going to be tempted to go back to someone who didn't treat you well. People who make false promises. You're going to be able to see straight, like you're letting go. There's a very strong energy here. For most of you are letting go of someone that you've been hung up on for a while, seeing their true colors and moving forward and focusing on yourself and your own goals and your own happiness. And they're like, once you stop focusing on relationships, that's when this new person's just going to come right on in. We're going to do something new this week. I want to see what animal spirit energy is around you right now. What is it? Animal spirit is with group number 2 this week. Ooh, the crocodile. And I see that eye really coming through. You have like this clear sight this week. Like you're cutting through the BS. You can see right through people. You can see their intentions and you're like, nope, I'm letting that go. Let's look in the book and see what the crocodile message is though. Specifically. But that eye, look at that. Okay, let's find it. Crocodile. It is the water element. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. That doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. You know what this is about? Is about the relationship stuff. Before you're like wanting this one person and wanting this specific outcome, and now you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna not put my attention or my energy, like I'm kind of withdrawing from the dating world or the love world or the relationships right now. I'm focusing on my health and my happiness, and that is going to be really good for you, and it's going to, balance your energy and draw it in the future. So when the crocodile energy is in balance, it's wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, it feels stuck or lashes out. To bring into balance, rest. Or the Makarasana pose. Oh, I don't know. That must be a yoga pose. Makarasana. I do yoga all the time. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but yeah. Rest and take care of yourself this week. I feel like you're going to be feeling really good. But again, it's because you're not focusing on this one person. I really feel like for most of you that is coming through strong. Let's get some tea leaves now. Spirit, tell us more about the week ahead, please. Strong emotion. Positive, love, or hate. I think there was a lot of hate or just hot and cold energy towards this person. And now you're being called to put your attention onto what brings you joy, what lights you up, and not to focus on the hate or on the negativity or what you don't like. And it's like cooling off was one of the keywords for this. Yeah, cooling off your emotions, not being so hot or cold, or being in relationships that are so dramatic. And that could be for all types of relationships. And look at this hat. You will be playing a different role. I mean, you're letting go of one person. You could be letting in a new relationship. A new job can be coming in. But a new role is coming. We just say something like that. Something you've been working really hard on. And we said you're focusing on your career and your finances. You will be playing a different role. So expect a new position to come in, a new relationship to come in, a new role to come in this week. Let's get another card here. Spirit, tell us more. Release desire to control. Yeah, I think that this could have to do it with this side over here, is really wanting this specific person or the specific outcome. We're cool enough. We're releasing this person, this situationship, this friendship, whatever this is. And we're focusing on ourselves and our well-being this week. And it's going to lead to great things. You're going to be like, wow, I'm a lot happier without this toxic energy around me or this hot and cold energy around me all the time. Divine timing. The universe unfolds everything in perfect rhythm and synchronicity. You are exactly where you need to be. Honor the present moment and trust in the power of divine timing. Yeah, trust. Once you let go of the control, that's when the job's going to come in. That's when the relationship's going to come in. So release the need to control. Know that everything is happening for you at the right time. And I really, really feel like strongly, I know I'm being repetitive, but I feel like once you let go of that control, once you stop trying for something specific and just focusing on what makes you happy, everything's going to come in for you. And specifically, a new role is coming in for you this week. It is your timing. Let's get your affirmation of the week now. What is the affirmation of the week for group number 2? What would be most beneficial for them to repeat throughout the week? I have everything I need within myself. Wow, yeah, Spirit's really wanting you to focus on self and know that you are worthy and you are enough as you are. You don't need anything else or anyone else. And that's when the other people are going to come in. You know how that works. But anyways, I have everything I need within myself. All right, you guys can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. I have everything I need within myself. Just believe in yourself and allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources you need. Love that. Right. And we're going to roll the Astro dice here. I forgot to do this a little bit before to see what zodiac sign will be in your life this week. Maybe this could be confirmation. Sun, moon, rising. Okay, we have Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Spirit's like, it's Virgo, but we'll do it one more time. Virgo and Cancer. So Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Cancer, sun, moon, rising. That energy is really in your life this week. But also the Virgo coming up twice is the focus on health and work. Your own priorities, your own, outside of relationships. All right, now we're going to answer a question you have, this yes or no question or anything at all, really. So what I would like you to do is come up with a question, state it out loud or in your head, a question you would like the answer to. It could be about this reading, about the week ahead, anything at all. Pause the video if you need more time to think of your question. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Oh, we have a timing. Within the next few months. So if you were asking about a specific person, about a job or your finances, within the next few months, maybe even by a Cancer season or Virgo season. But take how that resonates to your question. But I have a message coming through that within the next few months is when you will manifest your divine counterpart. So again, focus on yourself and your healing, on your happiness, on your finances, on your career. Let go of toxic friendships, relationships, whatever it is. And I feel like you are just going to draw in something really amazing here. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, what you're claiming, what you're manifesting this week. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so at kittyrising.com. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 3 to your reading. You are drawn to the zebra calcite here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on the next 7 days for group number 3? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I do sense there's a lot of fear and worry about work and finances coming through. Worried you won't get the job, you won't have enough money to pay for something, worried about resources. Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm getting guidance coming through. Spirit wants you to focus on the positive. I know that's like so annoying to hear when you're like, oh, but I have someone, you know, I don't have my job, I don't have money, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's really hard to think about all the possibilities and have an abundant mindset. But Spirit's saying when you focus your attention on what you're already grateful for, the money you already have, grateful for the opportunities that exist in the world, like just really focus on gratitude and realize that there's like limitless abundance and potential and opportunities in the world. And anything could happen. You are a limitless being. And when you switch your mindset and focus on the positive and you daydream in a positive way. Because if the Seven of Cups was in reverse, I would think this is like dreaming about all the negative stuff. Like our brains as humans, you know, they adapted this way for our survival back in like the caveman days, but we are like programmed to think of all the worst case scenarios and then we just spiral from there. And I know it's so easy to do that. I catch myself all the time, but you got to catch yourself. That's the key point here. And switch your mindset and be like, you know what if things do work out? And start to imagine and visualize things actually working out for you. And you will get the job. You will have this new beginning that you are wanting. You know, I feel like this is more like your state of being this week, at least in the beginning, the fear. And again, we have this full moon and Scorpio in the beginning of the week. So, you know, emotions are high. You can be really feeling this strongly. Maybe you have some strong Scorpio placements or other things in your chart. But no matter what, I just feel like your emotions are high. There's a lot of fear and worry. But Spirit says when you really focus your mind and overcome this fear and switch your mindset, things will work out in your favor. There's a new beginning that's emotionally fulfilling coming for you with this mindset shift. Tell us more, please, about the week. We have Justice in reverse. Yeah, there's this mindset like, oh, nothing works out for me. Nothing's working out. I'm not getting the opportunities. And there's something there could be a lot of focus on, oh, things never work out, so why would I even put myself out there? Spirit wants you to recognize a fear of being seen, a fear of putting yourself out there, a fear of failure, fear of rejection, because that could be blocking you from the new beginning you're wanting. It could be blocking you from the love you want, from the money you want, from the job you want, whatever it is you want. I see this as a strong, powerful week for group number 3, especially to do a lot of introspection and reflection and mindset work. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress. Yeah, I do really feel like there is a big, on the bottom we have the Six of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of focus this week on not having a job or not having the job you want or not having the money you want or things not working out you want, not having the community support you want. Like a lot of worries and struggles in those areas. But Spirit wants you to know that you are a powerful co-creator, and we have the Empress energy coming up right with this Ace of Cups. You are so creative and so intuitive and so amazing in so many different ways. And I feel like tapping into your creativity this week, you will find a way to overcome any issues. Maybe some of you guys want a career that you use your creativity here, and this could be really what's coming for you. So I feel like this week could go either way, for those of you watching this group. And it's up to you what way it goes. We are more in control of our life than we realize. And wow, we have the moon in reverse. Let it go of the fears. Let go of the illusions and the worst case scenarios playing over in our head again and again. Don't focus on what we don't have and the lack of support or the fears. When we focus on visualization, on dreaming about what we do want, on dreaming big, on using our creativity, on listening to our intuition and listening to our body, we are going to, by doing that, you're going to achieve something this week. You're going to maybe meet someone new that, becomes a great friend or a great lover or a great, someone you become a relationship with, or maybe I'm going to meet someone that introduces you to a job opportunity. Or you're going to find a creative way to sell your services that you offer, your art, or find the job that you've been looking for. Because when you're really focused on the fear of the lack, you might miss out on opportunities, or you might be so overwhelmed you're not putting yourself out there. So this week, Spirit is calling you to switch your mindset. Really work on that. Meditate, do visualizations where you visualize what you want and things working out for you. You can Google, but on YouTube, search visualization meditation. I literally did that this morning. That's funny. But I feel like things that I do, my life is linked to yours. We're all connected, and that's why we're here together, right? But that could help. It's free, and it can guide you to visualize your dreams and switch your mindset. And I think by doing that this week and really, following your creativity and not letting fears stop you, there's a lot of abundance, love, and success coming your way, an opportunity coming your way this week if we can get out of this fear state. Let's get more cards to see what else is going on. I feel like that was a really strong message that someone or a lot of people in this group needed to hear, though. Yeah, thoughts in reverse. This is negative thoughts. We got to overcome the negative thoughts. I know it's easier said than done, but with practice, you can do that. Yeah, wow. Negative thoughts about things not working out your way. Spirit's really driving home this point for group number 3. Okay. Start visualizing things working out for you. Instead of being like, oh, what if everything goes wrong or nothing works out? What if it does work out? What if you do get everything you want? Yeah. It's so interesting. On this side, we're stuck, and on this side, we're moving past the problems. We're moving forward in life. We're advancing. Oh, we're maturing. We're advancing. There's more peace and harmony. So this is it doesn't have to be an either or. Half of you are gonna get your thing. No, I think a lot of this is the beginning of the week too. Again, starting off the week with that full moon in Scorpio, feeling strong, that the negative emotions kind of taking over us. But, we're going to work on that. We're going to realize that full moon is doing that, or the influence that moon has on us. And also realize we are powerful. And by the end of the week, you're shifting your mindset. You're moving forward to a new opportunity and more peace and harmony and love in your life. Look at this, number 3 is strong here. Even here's a 3. The number 30 as well. But you are moving. And the number 3 is creativity, community, communication. There's a lot of creative energy. You're starting to create the life you want. So yeah, expect that high emotion, low emotion, high emotion, things going back and forth. And wow, this is a perfect card to show the week. There's a stormy weather, clouds, turbulent emotions. But the thing is, it's temporary. The storm comes and goes. Clouds come and go very quickly. So this is the week here. This is the transition too. Wow. maybe some of you guys are already feeling this motion where the day this is going up is the day before the full moon, and you can feel it like 3 days before or 3 after. So you might really be in this spot now, and Spirit wants you to know this will pass. And it could even pass quicker when we focus on that. We intentionally, put our energy towards what we want to create instead of vice versa. But you are moving forward, and you're really moving to peace and harmony here. Ooh, okay, we're doing something a little different this week. We're going to get an animal spirit message. What animal spirit is around group number 3 this week, and what message do they have for group number 3? Oh, I love the dolphin. So to me, dolphins represent joy and happiness, freedom, community. We'll see what it says in the guidebooks. I don't remember what their message is, but I really associate them with pleasure and joy and happiness. I saw on my birthday the other day, I saw a bunch of dolphins. I went boating. It was fun. But I love dolphins. Okay, so let's get a specific message, because I'm not sure what. But that's my interpretation of dolphin, that's for sure. Here it is. Innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. Wow. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Yes. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates their own power. To bring into balance like-minded spirits. Yes, spend time with people that lift you up. I think there's this message that you're going to encounter someone this week that lifts you up. It'll change the entire course of your day, and in this case, your week. Love that. Yeah, really a new relationship or someone coming into your life that lights you up. But also Spirit wants to confirm what we were saying is that you're going to feel more joy. Even though you might start off in a rough place at the beginning of the week, joy and light is coming to you. And pay attention to the energy you surround yourself with. Are there a bunch of people complaining around you? Try and spend time with people that light you up. Mm-hmm. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been picking up on, right? Focusing on how everything's not working out, being really sad. Just because something didn't work out in the past doesn't mean things in the future can't work out. Spirit doesn't want you to focus on perceived failures. Instead, look at it as a learning experience. And to clear your mind, spend time with people that light you up. Do things that, bring you joy. Meditate, do the visualizations, and that will help you move forward by the end of the week. And sometimes things don't work out. Maybe a specific job didn't work out, a specific relationship didn't work out, friendship. But it's because you're being led elsewhere. Your journey of life is leading you elsewhere, somewhere that'll bring you a lot more abundance, a lot more peace, a lot more joy. So rejection is divine redirection. Allow divine timing. Wow. Allow divine timing. Things will work out for you. There's things going on behind the scene you can't always tell. Awareness. Be aware when the brain starts to automatically judge a person or situation. Take a moment to pause and gain some perspective. Observe what you are feeling and let it pass through you. As you move beyond your emotions, you allow yourself to vibrate vibrate higher. Not everything deserves a reaction. Wow, this is what we've been talking about, like observing your thoughts and your patterns and your beliefs. Are we in a negative spot? Are we judging everyone? Are we judging ourselves? Are we looking at the worst case scenarios? So this really makes sense with what we've been talking about. Now let's roll the astro dice that we're gonna, with the zodiac signs to see who's going to be important in your life. Sun, moon, rising. Okay, we have Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising. Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. Those are almost all in a row. We missed Sagittarius. All right, let's get your affirmation of the week. Oops. Hold on, drop 2 or 3. Okay, what affirmation will be most helpful for group number 3 to recite throughout the week? Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. Yeah, I would say, I choose happiness today. You can screenshot this, write it down, say it with me. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. You choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have. Allow the feeling to spread through your body and feel the joy. Repeat daily. Wow, this is really all going together with what we've been saying. Right now, we're going to wrap up your reading by answering a question you have. This can be anything at all about the reading, about the week ahead, whatever's on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Wow, meditation brings answers. Okay, the answer you seek will come to you in meditation. That's another thing that's being confirmed. We're saying meditate, visualize, and especially visualization meditation. But Spirit's calling you to meditate on your question, and it will bring you your answer. That's probably annoying to some people. They're like, I want the answer now. Maybe Spirit wants you to go within and meditate, and you will find your answer that way. All right, group number 3, that concludes your weekly reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe. If you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, what you're claiming, what you're manifesting this week. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. If you would like to book a private reading, you can do so at kittyrising.com. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.